Hello, my name is Lindbergh Teamer with Teamer Financial, and I have sitting with me our other host, Mr. Derek. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, world. This is Mr. Derek with the Freedom Network and Mr. Teamer with Freedom Talk. How are you, world?
Great, great. You know, Mr. Derek, we had one wonderful day yesterday at our Breakfast of Champions meeting. Oh, you just should have been there listening, audience. Mr. Derek, what did you think about that meeting yesterday?
Oh, that breakfast was incredible. It was the Breakfast of Champions. And we're going to have in our studio today different guests who are going to share with us about the Breakfast of Champions that we just had.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to get out of your way and let you do your thing, and I'm going to be back just a little later. But again, welcome, everyone. You're listening to Freedom Talk with Mr. Teamer and Mr. Derek.
Wonderful. We have two sponsors that are here today that we want to basically make sure that you're aware of, and that is the Teamer Financial Services. I want to ensure your success, ladies and gentlemen, to stop collection calls, to stop yourself from having to experience foreclosure. Please call Mr. Teamer at Teamer Financial. It's been a powerful support for the network. Also, we have a lot of good information we're going to be sharing with you today about freedom. And we have Dr. Jackie, who is the Hair Plus Center, to briefly tell us about freedom, the freedom treatment. Dr. Jackie.
Hello, and it's so wonderful to be here today and just to talk about the freedom treatment. The freedom treatment is changing lives and making such a difference with the hair. It's time to get back to the basics, and the freedom treatment offers us that straight, healthy, manageable hair without the chemicals. Yes, you no longer have to put those harsh chemicals in your hair, ladies.
What number would they reach you at, Dr. Jackie?
They can call us at 248-299-9672.
Wonderful, wonderful. We're going to hear more from Dr. Jackie a little bit later in the show. We're going to find out how to get freedom from that hair breakage. We're going to find out how to get freedom from the relaxer and freedom from the perm. Yes. Thanks, Dr. Jackie, for your support of the show.
My pleasure.
In the studio today, Mr. Teamer, we're going to really be exploring freedom from several different perspectives. And we have a special guest today that's been fighting for freedom for years. He happens to also be running for city council. But I want you to meet Mr. John Cromer. And Mr. Cromer is going to help us understand how to help people get jobs, to get financial freedom. And there's some specific problems people are experiencing getting jobs. Could you share with us, Mr. Cromer?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me to your show. And I would like to invite all of your listeners to visit my website at www.johncromer or DetroitCityCouncil.com. And one of the issues, as a job developer, I can tell you that one of the things that people have a very hard time finding jobs that they are rendered economically unemployable because of a criminal record. Well, we're going to be doing some things part of our platform is to promote the removal of the criminal record question from job applications, starting with Detroit City jobs, and then convincing our vendors, people who get money from the city to do different type of works for the city, that they will also follow suit. Now, they've already done this in Boston, Chicago, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Even Battle Creek and Kalamazoo have done this because they understand you cannot keep people out of trouble without a job. How do we expect for people to stay out of trouble without a job? So we're going to be doing a job fair on the 9th, the 10th, and 11th. In fact, I've been able to strike a relationship with the state of Texas. We're looking for about 400 state troopers. Without work, people can't do too much. Work has to be the central policy behind any attempts to reduce crime, recidivism, and unemployment in cities like Detroit that are already struggling. Because again, putting people to work has to be the central policy behind any attempts to reduce crime and recidivism. We need to do what other major cities have done.
All right, Mr. Crum, we do appreciate that. And as he stated, you're going to come back just a little later in the show.
Absolutely. Anytime you need me.
Interview you, and we're going to get into this into more depth.
Well, thank you so much for the invitation.
All right.
I'll
Thank you,
stick around.
sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Moving along to just, again, help people understand the need of business and community, I just want to talk to Mr. Teamer again. You had a chance to also attend another event that we did yesterday, Mr. Teamer. It was a women's enrichment event in Southfield. And the Freedom Network, we were the sponsor of that event. Can you just briefly share what went on with that event?
I thought that was an excellent event. I was only there for a short period of time, but what I seen, I was very impressed with. I mean, it was elegant and it was well organized, and it appeared that there was a lot of help going on there. There was a lot of women getting a lot of information that they needed in their everyday lives. And they were, normally, if they didn't have an event like this, they probably would have never gotten that information before.
Wonderful, wonderful. But why would the Freedom Network sponsor an event like this for the listening audience?
Well, the Freedom Network is about giving back to the public. That's what we're all about. The Freedom Network consists of a lot of businesses and entrepreneurs that's getting together, networking together, and their mission is being able to work with each other, build each other's finances and their net worth, and give back to the public, to have someone else out in the public maybe start their own business and get back in with the network itself so they can also give back to the public too.